Jharkhand. Let's try and understand how Jharkhand is going to score. This time around in the News 18 Mega Opinion Poll, Jharkhand will be accounting for 14 Lok Sabha seats. In Jharkhand, the NDA taking 12. NDA taking 12, INDI Alliance 2. That means the NDA is 300 par, 302. 302 out of 18 states and 302 for the NDA with 12 seats from Jharkhand. 272 plus 18 plus 12 and they are par 300. They are at 302 seats, the NDA overall. Jharkhand 14 seats, the NDA getting 58% vote share. INDIA 32% vote share, others taking 10%. So clearly the BJP stealing a march, going up to about 60% vote share, ladies and gentlemen. And if you look at the overall score, it is already 300 par for the NDA. Big gains for the NDA, comfortably placed at this point. We've taken 25 seats of Andhra Pradesh, 14 seats of Jharkhand. So 39 seats have been added to the previous tally of 331. We'll put out the overall score, the total number of seats out of 543. We still have some big states to go. We still have more than 100 seats to account for. But these seats, what they are doing, ladies and gentlemen, are taking the NDA to the 302 score of the BJP already. 300 par to ho gaye. 400 par honge ki nahi is the big question. Let's look at it. How does it stand out right now? As we open it up for our viewers, there you go, drop down and here it opens. The entire arc, and this is the halfway mark of 272, 302, 402 out of 543 seats. And out of those 402, 302 are with the NDA, way past the halfway mark, comfortable. The India Alliance at 73, struggling to get to the 100 number. 27 others. That grouping is also getting sizable and it's getting bigger. Worry for the INDI Alliance that this sizing is also getting thicker. Which way will that lean? Could depend. But does it matter for this grouping? 302 already, 402 out of 543 seats. So 101 seats to go. What's going to be the score? That's going to be very important. 141 seats, beg your pardon. 141 seats to go. Let's go across to our guests. These numbers, do they surprise you? Tehseen Poonawalla, he's going very fast on the computer. किसी भी तरह से इसको नंबर को घुमा नहीं सकते सर, ये तो पार हो गया.
Total reversal.
Anand, again, I have a lot of respect, but if elections were won on numbers like these, and why even have elections? This afternoon I was on another channel, just slightly diverting, but the anchor kept interrupting me and said, oh, but how, we can't spend so much money on elections. So I told him very politely, election nahi kyun karate, WhatsApp pe kara do, or we know who can be Prime Minister. See, I'm in opposition. I don't support the BJP. It is my duty to find faults. I still stand to my gun. Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Telangana and even Andhra, these numbers don't add up. I respect your poll. I think they don't add up. I think the Karnataka, the BJP won't get as much as it will. I don't think it's getting that in Telangana. I think your numbers are flipped in Telangana. They're definitely not getting in Tamil Nadu. I can't see how they get it. And even in Andhra, I think you have a little bit of surprise. I'm not saying Congress is winning Andhra Pradesh. I'm not going to say that. Though Prashant Kishore said that Congress is winning Andhra Pradesh in the state assembly. But these numbers simply don't add up. The maths doesn't add up. The chemistry doesn't add up.
Sir, this is 218 respondents.
Because there has been
218 respondents. Javed Ansari and Nalin Mehta want to say something.
So it does add up.
You can quibble about the numbers, but the larger picture is that the BJP is winning and winning well. I have my doubts as far as Kerala, as far as Tamil Nadu, as far as Telangana are concerned. But that's...
But in Andhra Pradesh, Javed sir, you agree with the numbers, with the TDP coming back, with the BJP and all?
Yes, it has given them a distinct edge. But the question is, what happens to Jagan? I mean, what wrong did he do? For 5 years, he helped this government, went out of his way, and now suddenly he's been left high and dry. So what does it say for the how the BJP treats its allies?
The debate is to your left and right. Yes.
It's not a question of how the BJP treats its allies. The BJP cannot ally with Jagan Mohan Reddy. There's a large swath of people in the Sangh Parivar who will not condone this thing due to religious reasons and the kind of politics that BJP plays in that state. They can take their support in the legislative matters in Rajya Sabha, etc. But they have definite issues with Jagan Mohan Reddy. Having said that, Naidu has said all sorts of things about Prime Minister Modi when he left in 2018. What he found out very quickly was that the Congress's vote bank and his Kamma vote bank are mutually antithetical. They can never, ever, ever vote together. He got out of that, got into all sorts of, legal trouble. His party workers were being beaten and, his party offices were being attacked. And I remember he gave me an interview in 2021 where for the first time he said on record saying that I want to get back into the NDA. At that time, I had spoken to somebody in the BJP very high up who had said that this is a call that will be taken closer to the election if we see that we have something to gain from it. So now after Naidu's arrest, there is a feeling that he might be getting some sympathy votes in Andhra Pradesh, and that Kamma vote bank, even if it's not even if Naidu is not in a position to fully get them, they're not coming to the BJP. So whatever they have to get, they have to get into Naidu.
And the Reddys. Kamma, Kapu and the Reddys. So,
yes.
And the Dalits, of course, which are a very, very significant part
but
of
I have an issue with the numbers,
state.
though.
But just one second. It's very interesting because, I think, Javed Bhai, you made the point that what is Jagan done wrong to deserve this? Now, just ask his sister. She is the known unknown here. She has gone in with the Congress. Remember that her deciding to sort of keep out of the poll fray in Telangana helped the Congress. So she has, at least in the neighboring states, some influence. We don't know how that is going to play out for the Congress in Andhra Pradesh. But fundamentally, we constantly beat Mr. Modi on the head. Now, I'm not trying to be some sort of a cheerleader, etc., etc. I'm just looking at some records. On this issue of squeezing the opposition out through all sorts of, cases, etc. You just look at what has been happening in Andhra Pradesh for a while now. And you just have to ask, in fact, what Nistura is saying is not wrong. A large number of people there have been building this campaign on the line that there is a tyrant sitting in the Vidhan Sabha. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. It might be sticking. And of course, look, there are castes at play. The reason the BJP went back to both the TDP or whoever came back and signed up this alliance is for a caste reason. And you have to then begin to ask.
Sir, in Andhra Pradesh, there is a 23% Kapu community which has no representation, has not been spoken to yet. So, but the Kamma is everybody is in the mix there.
I want to make a point here. What we can quibble over the exactitude of the numbers and so on, and this is a poll. Fact of the matter is, the BJP is the hungriest political party in India today. The fact of the matter is that it's maintaining what the numbers are showing, its dominance in its old cold areas. In fact, in the Hindi heartland, with the numbers we saw yesterday, the strike rate seems to be higher than what it was in 2019, which almost seemed impossible. How can you go higher than 2019?
From the studio outside to those who are